Okay guys, step 6. There's 5 steps for guaranteed long-term fat loss. Now this is one of the more important ones, okay? So stay with us. Eat until you're 80% full. This has been shown to actually ensure that you're getting those hormones to kick in, okay? Essentially you don't want to eat till you're extremely full, but you want to make sure that you're just eating enough so you get that feeling that you don't want to eat anymore, okay? Encourage your clients to do so. Eat to about 80% full. Take 15 minutes to eat a meal. This is really important. Now, in one of the previous videos I talked about leptin, and leptin was that hormone which communicates to us to tell us that we're full. Okay. Now, what does that mean? It means that if we take 15 minutes, that's essentially when and how long the hormone takes to make sure it's communicating to you that you don't need to eat anymore. So why these 2 points are the most important is because it minimises the amount of food we consume, but it also allows our hormones to communicate to us that we need to stop eating. Okay, really important. Too often you could talk to your clients right now and I would guarantee that they will be, as soon as they get their food in front of them, they will eat it as fast as they can. Communicate to them and tell them to slow down and only eat till about 80%. Get them to enjoy their mouthful. Chew it, really experience the flavours, okay? Really important, these 2 points. Eat healthy vegetables with every meal, eat protein with every meal, and eat fat with every meal. Now what this is doing is if we combine all 3 fats, your vegetables and your protein, at breakfast essentially, which is going to be the most important time of the day, what we're basically doing here from a fat loss point of view is we're mitigating our blood sugar response. Why is this important? Because if we have too much blood sugar, your body only uses glucose as energy and it never gets a chance to utilize those stored fats. So what are we seeing in society at the moment? We're seeing refined carbohydrates in the forms of cereals, breads, plenty and plenty of juices in the morning, all of which is eliciting a high carbohydrate, high insulin response, fueling a lot of carbohydrates in one small meal. Now, that may be great if we're an athlete and we're training 3 to 4 hours a day, but for your average client who's going to be sedentary sitting at a desk, this doesn't help with fat loss whatsoever, okay? When we combine all 3, we know that we get a mitigated insulin response. Having a small insulin response keeps us fuller for longer, ensures that we're not reaching for the snacks, we're not reaching for the chocolate bars, and we're not crashing, okay? We want to make sure that we keep our blood sugar levels as stable as we can, not up here and not down there. Combining these 5 tips is going to ensure that your client not only loses weight and loses that fat, but can do it for the rest of their life and not have the yo-yo effect that we see so often in society. These are important to recognise, and I hope this is one of the first things you can communicate with your clients moving forward.